AITA for threatening to file a restraining order against my parents. Posted by user outrageous pace 9651. My 22M parents are nutjobs. I have two siblings, Diana, 19F, and Luke, 8M. My parents are 50M and 45F. My parents heavily favored my brother and I over our sister. Luke and I were showered in pocket money, gifts etc. while Diana was expected to get a job as soon as it was legal for her to do so. They claimed they wanted to raise her to be strong and independent, but both of them have said they wish they had 3 sons because girls join their husband's family and leave their parents behind, so having them isn't worthwhile. My mother's pregnancy with Diana was also very difficult, and the damage that is caused meant that she had many miscarriages while trying to have Luke, all of which were blamed on Diana. Yes, I did stand up for Diana as much as I could until I moved out for college at 17. I tried to get other family members involved, but my parents are amazing at pretending they're not evil. As soon as Diana turned 18 in July 2021, she moved out. Like on the evening of her 18th birthday, I was receiving calls from my parents asking me if I knew where she was because she had disappeared. She had moved in with her friend Savannah's family, and a few months later she started dating Savannah's older brother Michael in November 2021, 25M, and she moved in with him in February 2022. Savannah's family adore my sister and they were happy that she was dating their son, and I know nothing was going on before Diana was 18 because Michael lived abroad until September 2021. My parents disowned Diana in August 2021 when it became clear she wasn't moving back in with them, and they haven't asked me about her either. Now they're constantly harassing me to get them back into contact with her because they found out that she gave birth to her daughter at the beginning of this month. I didn't speak to them much after Diana moved out because they make me sick, but I still wanted to keep in touch with Luke, but the harassment has gotten relentless. They are demanding that I get Diana to speak to them because they have a right to know the granddaughter. They've showed up to my job and home, which scared me as I live with my boyfriend, and my family don't know that I'm into men. I don't know if they're homophobic, but their behavior scares me nonetheless. That prompted me to look into restraining orders, and I think it'll be possible to get one against them. Yesterday, they showed up to my home again and I answered the door, and told them very plainly, that they weren't owed access to Diana's child and that I was going to get a restraining order against them if they didn't stop harassing me. My grandmother called me that evening to tell me how heartless I was being because I was denying them access to 2/3 of their children, myself and Diana. She said that threatening to sever family relationships wasn't the way, and I was being a horrible person for not allowing them the option to reconcile with Diana. My grandmother is a very sensible person, so now I'm started to feel like I've gone too far. AITA?